Kentucky lawmakers pushing a bill that could eliminate the time limit sexual assault victims have to come forward.
As WDRB's Jalen Level tells us, one victim believes this bill could open the door to justice.
It said, "I love you and I hate you, and despite everything you've done to me, all I want is for my dad to take me into his arms."
Samantha Killery fought back tears in 2018 as she looked her abuser in the eye.
I was sexually abused as a child by my adoptive father, who was an LMPD officer for 20 plus years.
5 years later, she's still fighting retired LMPD Lieutenant Sean Jackman in court, not criminally, but in a civil suit.
Every day is a struggle for me. It took many years of intensive therapy to get to where I am today.
Kentucky is one of the most dangerous places to be a child. It's one of the safest places to be a perpetrator.
House Bill 246 would eliminate the statute of limitations for victims of child sex abuse to file civil cases against their abusers. Currently in Kentucky, it's capped at 10 years. But the interpretation of the law placed cases like Killery's in legal limbo.
The amount of emotional stress that comes with making a decision to go public with something like this, it would just be such a huge load off of the victim's shoulders.
Jackman pled guilty after he was caught on a recorded phone call apologizing to his adopted daughter for molesting her for years.
So confused how we went from you trying to educate me to you performing oral sex on me.
Well, I told you, I don't really have any type of a logical why.
He's serving a 15-year sentence for rape, sodomy, and incest. Killery's case is not unusual. Reports show 90% of child sexual abuse is perpetrated by someone the child knows and once trusted.
It's very unlikely, very unrealistic to expect that a child would disclose that or an adult would disclose that within 10 years.
But Killery is not fully on board with this legislation. She's concerned about how it would automatically seal child sex abuse cases.
That to me feels like it's silencing the victims. I wouldn't want my case sealed. I would want every single person to know what has happened to me.
Kentucky's one of 17 states considering amendments to statutes of limitation laws. But Representative Wilner's concerned this bill won't get traction. To Killery,
if this can happen to me in a police officer's home, which should be even more safe than a regular home, right? Then it could happen to anyone.
It's too important to fail. Reporting with photojournalist Josh Horton and Tom Round, Jalen Level, WDRB News.